Well, hey everybody, Mike Griffith here at DawgNation, live at the conclusion of the Georgia Fan Day, and the Georgia fans are pouring out. They look pretty happy. I guess this was a victory for Georgia football. Trying to find somebody to interview. Anybody here want to talk Georgia football with me? I need an interview. Anybody want to talk Georgia football? Bring her on. Let's talk a little bit about Georgia football. Let's find out what happened inside there. You ready for this?
She's ready.
Let's do this. Tell me what your name is.
Myra.
Myra, whose autograph did you get today?
Jake from
Jake from? Who's your favorite football team, Myra?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Tell me what you said about your
Georgia Bulldog. Give me some more juice here, man. We're doing a live interview, Myra.
Jake from said he liked my bow.
There we go. We got to start. Myra, thanks for the interview. Jake Fromm, he's in there mixing with the fans. You know what? They weren't supposed to get their picture taken with fans, but I saw a lot of fans getting their picture. I saw the players outwardly breaking Kirby Smart's rules. They better hope Kirby doesn't have any cameras up in there. I think everybody was really happy. Everybody had these posters they were getting signed. Some of these fans will be going over and getting their picture taken with Uglie the Bulldog. I'll tell you what, for a reporter like me, the first thing I did was circle around with my camera, get as many pictures as I could. I'm gonna tell you, these guys, they're cut every year. But they did some extra running this year, and you're going to see a leaner Georgia football team. As far as a meaner Georgia football team, I think they've had about 2 years of Alabama, and they're sick of it. It's been an edgy off season. Now today they were happy they got to mingle with the fans, but I guarantee you later this afternoon when they hit those practice fields, guys, they're getting after it. There is a lot of competition for playing time, especially on defense. Kirby Smart has said that all but maybe one or two positions are up for grab on defense. I think those two positions are J.R. Reed at safety and Monty Rice at linebacker. Now the offensive line, there's competition there as well. Right now, Cade Mays, he was a freshman All-American last year, and I don't believe he has a starting spot. Jamari Salyer was the #1 offensive guard in the 2018 signing class. He's on the outside looking in right now. Now they've got a few weeks left of fall camp where they're gonna make a push on Big Isaiah Wilson and Big Ben Cleveland. Now Ben is back from that broken leg. I think he looks great. That's not up to me. That's going to be up to Sam Pittman. Whoever starts, expect Georgia to play 7, if not 8 guys on that offensive line of game. They are really going to lean on opponents and wear them down. As much as James Coley is going to do with this offense, and that Jake Fromm is a third-year starter, I do think that ultimately Georgia is still going to play power football, especially in the fourth quarter of these games. I need somebody else to talk Georgia football. Anybody else want to talk Georgia football with me? Any volunteers to do some Georgia football talk with me on camera here? It shouldn't be too hard. Bring it on. Let's come on over here. I need some Georgia football, man. I want to hear what the fans got to say. I know what I think, but I want to hear what fans have got to think. I want to hear. We got him. We got this man over here coming here. Come on. First to volunteer. What's your name, sir?
Teddy Lawhead.
Teddy, thanks, man. Whoa, what'd you bring here?
We got River and Isaiah and Faith.
All right. Teddy brought his family here. Teddy, I want you to tell me what you think the keys are to this season for Georgia football.
For Georgia football? Well, I would say that we got a very balanced team on offense and defense. So I don't know what I'm more excited to see is just the elite defense or that balanced offense we have. We got the experienced quarterback play,
Right.
best O-line in the country. I mean, RBU for a reason. Got all that depth at running back. Got these new receivers coming up. I mean, there's a lot of people for Fromm to distribute the ball to this year. So I would hate to be a defense playing against that offense. And also,
Well, you know, Vanderbilt says Georgia better not sleep in the opener. I don't know if you saw there or not, but Vanderbilt's put Georgia on notice that if the Dogs are sleeping in Nashville, they're gonna. I'm sure these guys are probably having a hard time sleeping right now. But seriously, who do you think is the biggest threat on the schedule to beat Georgia this season?
biggest threat for Georgia this season, I would say that you always have to be leery about going into Jordan-Hare and just playing in that Auburn environment.
Right.
I think that's a kind of a scary game. I believe the Dogs will get it done this year. You obviously have to keep your eye on that Texas A&M game.
Right.
That's one that I've got my eyes on, and I'm really looking forward, though, to a thorough win against Notre Dame here. But I think we're all going to be celebrating just a malicious beatdown of those Florida Gators. I'm expecting that to just be a beatdown of Florida this year.
No doubt. There were a lot of lines in there to get autographs. What line did you get in first?
So we actually went Kirby first this year, and Kirby was great. He spent some time talking with each of my kids. I mean, just a humble, great coach. Definitely just the right guy for the job. And then we went and pivoted to that defense. So
Right.
we were able to get through the DBs, that exciting linebacker core, and those D linemen. So
Anybody jump out at you just as far as how big, strong that you look at and you say you want to tell people to look out for after meeting them or seeing their physique?
oh my gosh, yeah! At every single position group, there's tons of them. I mean, the Tyson Campbells of the world, the Dream Chasers of the world, the Nolan Smith. Of course, Jordan Davis right there in the middle. You got Nakobe Dean in there. Can't be sleeping on guys like Nate McBride who are quietly working their way up that depth chart. You got Trayvon Walker in the house. I mean, there are so many exciting players. Louis Cine, of course, the leaders like J.R. Reed, who are going to come back and lead that defense. So it's an exciting group all the way around.
Well, great job. Hey, man, you broke it down. You're not leaving me much to talk about. How far did you come to do this fan day?
So there's definitely more loyal fans. We did not come from that far away. We were right down the road in Barrow County, so
Okay.
it wasn't too hard for us to get this one.
All right.
We would have gone farther if we needed to.
I hear you, man. Hey, thanks for doing this interview. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Mike.
That's great stuff. You on deck?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got another dog fan here ready to talk a little football. Appreciate it. Move this camera up here. This guy's pretty big here. I'm guessing you might have played a little football once.
I did.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. So I asked him, I'll ask you the same question. Who was the first Bulldog or coach that you went to get an autograph from today?
So we went through the offensive line first.
Okay.
I played offensive line in high school. So
Well, yeah, I could figure that out. Yeah.
Then we went through running backs, and I went through D-line and defensive backs.
All right. Now, where did you play offensive line at?
Dauphin County High School.
All right. Now tell me, because I'm, a reporter. I was a running back, so I love the offensive line, but I don't understand the mentality, you big uglies, because all you do is knock heads every single play.
Yes.
Who's your favorite Georgia offensive lineman, and tell me why?
Gosh. I would have to say they're all tough.
They're all. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. What's
tough.
your? You didn't tell me your name.
John Keith.
John Keith. John Keith. Break down the offensive line. They're all tough. Tell me about a couple of your favorite players. If you can't just pick one, give me a couple and tell me why.
The Ben Cleveland's and Isaiah Wilson's are definitely the biggest, the roughest maulers out there.
You like the big guys. You like
Yeah.
one. So when guys like me are saying throw the ball, light up the scoreboard, you're perfectly content watching these guys mash the ball on the ground, right?
Right.
Okay. Now the running backs, we know about DeAndre Swift. Right? I think we're in agreement that DeAndre is going to be the leading rusher, right?
Right.
Who do we watch for after DeAndre?
I would say Zamir White when he comes back to full health, and Kenny McIntosh. Maybe.
You got a feeling about McIntosh, so you went to the line. Did you get to meet the running backs today?
I did.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
tell me about the running backs, because a lot of people don't know the guys behind DeAndre Swift. What are they like? And tell me what you liked about Kenny Mac. That's interesting.
They've all gotten a lot bigger and stronger in the weight room. And slimmed down probably a little bit too.
Yeah.
I would just say, let's see, Cook has definitely gained the weight he had to over the summer. And off season, they need to run with the lineman, run it back to go to the middle instead of being a slot receiver where I thought he could be.
No doubt. It's interesting. Kirby Smart has talked a lot about James Cook, and it's interesting you caught the same vibe off of Kenny McIntosh I did. I think he's going to be good. They're loaded. They're deep. We look at the schedule. What's the most dangerous game on the schedule right now?
I have to say every year it's been Florida.
Even though you don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Do you hate Florida more than... And Georgia's got so many rivals.
Yes.
Which one do you think is the most bitter rival?
I would say Florida.
Florida?
Yes.
Okay. That's good stuff. And how far did you come to the fan day today?
We went from Moultrie, Georgia, South Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got a dynamic high school program there,
Yes,
right?
I played there.
You were a part of that machine?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
my gosh. All right. Well, you know your football. This is easy for you. You roll out of bed talking football like this. Now I'm a reporter, and I try to cover all the bases. What's going to be a storyline that nobody expects right now? When we think about Georgia football, what are we going to be talking about during that bye week? They're going to start the season 4-0, right? They'll beat Vandy, they'll beat Arkansas State, they'll beat Murray State, they'll beat Notre Dame. Then they'll have a week off before Tennessee. What are we going to be talking about the week before Tennessee game?
Now the receiving corps there's no drop off even after losing everybody.
I think you nailed it. You know, for an offensive lineman, you're pretty sharp, right? Now, a lot of time, in actuality, the offensive linemen are usually some of the smart, because you got to know what everybody's doing, especially in the program you played in.
Yes.
I really appreciate you joining me today, man.
Thank you.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on DawgNation. We're getting back to this little interview here. Man, I got an offensive lineman. This is a good time. So you want to talk to me? Come on over here.
Daniel Meyers.
Daniel Meyers is here. He's going to talk to me now. Daniel, I appreciate you coming. Where did you come from to do this fan day? How
I
far
live
away?
here in Athens.
You live here in Athens? Who was the first person you got an autograph from inside fan day?
Quarterbacks. Jake Fromm.
Jake Fromm. Where does Jake rank among great Georgia quarterbacks?
Should be one of the great really great year this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Jake's going to have a great year. Were there any other position groups?
Special teams and tight ends and offensive linemen.
Yeah. Now, how long you been a Georgia fan?
Pretty much most of my life.
Okay, pretty much most of your life. I'll ask you the same question I asked these last two people. What is the most dangerous game on schedule this year?
Probably having to go to Auburn.
Going to Auburn? That rivalry with Auburn. Now, there's a lot of different rivalries.
There are a lot of rivalries.
Where does Auburn rank among the rivalries?
It's up there. I think most people in the state, depending on where you're from, these different sections of the state has their own particular rivalry. Even though there's a lot of rivalries.
You're an Athens guy. Who do you
Yeah.
think Georgia's biggest rivalry is?
Probably Tech in Florida.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So we've talked about Jake Fromm. We've talked about the schedule this season. What's the best position group on that team?
I'd probably say offensive line.
Did you get a chance to get their autographs?
Yes, yeah.
Of those offensive linemen, which ones impress you the most?
Ben Cleveland, Andrew Thomas.
Yeah, I'd say those are a couple of first rounders. I'd say those are some big time guys. Now, I was just talking to John from down there in Moultrie and asking him what the storyline's going to be the week before the Tennessee game. Because they're going to open up and play Vanderbilt on August 31st, and then they're going to beat Arkansas State, Murray State, Notre Dame 4-0, and then they got a week off. What am I going to be writing and talking about that week before the Tennessee game?
I think the wide receivers are inexperienced, but I think as the year goes on, they're going to develop where they come on.
No doubt about it. Everybody's talking wide receiver. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much.
I enjoy listening to you on the morning shows on Monday morning.
Well, Monday morning.
You do a really good job, so thank you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Covering the Dogs.
Well, I enjoy doing it, man. Days like this are great, getting a chance to meet everybody and talk to a Facebook crowd, and I got to answer some of their questions. I can stand out here and talk.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
good
sir. Me
stuff,
too.
man.
All
Thank
right,
you so much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Man, that's great. We're getting all sorts of interviews here. Anybody else want to do an interview? We got another interview. You go after him. You'll be on deck. All right. Who am I talking to now?
My name's Will.
All right, Will, let's get a little closer to the camera so they can hear us because they're going to start piping the music in. Will, where are you from?
Decatur, Georgia.
Decatur, Georgia. Who was the first person you got an autograph from today?
Kirby Smart.
Kirby Smart. Why did you go to King Kirby's line before the players?
I wanted to ask him a funny question. I asked him, can I be scholarship for a job on the sideline this season, grabbing him back? And he said, ready, move up your hand away. I said, well, I ain't gonna hit you back. I love you too much. So the head man in charge is just what he's doing at UGA and what he's ranking. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Georgia loses a football game, it's going to take more than Sinclair to hold Kirby back because them dudes in there, man, they are really confident.
Yes.
Who were the players that you were interested in talking to today?
I wanted to talk to the quarterback, I wanted to talk to Jake Fromm, but been allowing way too long to Kirby. So the first line I went into was the wide receiver line.
Wide receiver, the wide receivers are supposed to be inexperienced this year. Who did you see that impressed you?
I'm D-Rod. I like the size on George Pickens.
Right.
Big guy. I'm expecting big thing McNair's get together, do great things this season as well. So all of those, like three wide receivers and the tight end, I'm not concerned about that. I think the depth of the truck behind it is going to show up big time this season. So then you got Jake Fromm, the quarterback, going to him. So I'm not worried about it at all.
That's right, third-year quarterback. Now I'm going to ask you the same question I've asked everybody else. What's
Okay.
the most dangerous game on the schedule for Georgia?
To me, texting them come to mind. But don't get comfortable. By that time we be still undefeated. But texting them come to mind. Like, don't get comfortable with them because they're coming out of house to try to disturb us. So that's the most dangerous game to probably flip up on. So texting them.
Yeah, that's definitely a trap game for Georgia as we look late in the season in November. Now, as far as different position groups, which one do you think is the best? Because they're all pretty good. I mean, there's a reason. There's not many people. I'll say this. There's not many teams out there. Look at that. You got some DawgNation fans too. They're everywhere, man. DawgNation. They love the red and black. I'll tell you what. You look at this team, these position groups. They're so deep to me. Georgia's lost 2 games in a row. They're still ranked number 3 in the country in the preseason, so they're all good.
Right.
But if you had to pick one, who do you pick?
I gotta go outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
That's too much
linebackers look
for
fit.
days. And inside linebacker.
Right.
The whole linebacker is
they look
talent for
fit.
days.
Them
Is
guys
there any
look fit.
particular linebackers you like? Can you give me a couple names we should watch for this year?
I'm hearing good thing about Kobe
Kobe
Dean.
Dean.
But I want to see Nolan Smith, what he's going to do. Jermaine Johnson,
Oh, yeah,
Monty
Jermaine
Rice,
Johnson.
stepping to the next level. Shannon Taylor, what he's going to do.
Shannon
Tate Crowder
Taylor,
got a
yeah.
big season coming up. Brenton Cox, and all them guys.
Brenton Cox,
And
Shannon.
one guy who really surprised me because he was on Delaware last year in the bowl game. He looked really good. I saw him there, so he put on some weight. So he's thinking he can Norris too as well. So he can go over and over and over again.
Tell you what, you got 11 guys on the field on offense, 11 guys on the field on defense. Now, we just talked about a lot of great players. Who's your breakout player? Who's the guy that we're going to be talking about start of October that right now maybe that's under the radar? Who you going with?
Wow.
I like
Breakout
Swift.
player. I don't know if we call him breakout player. Everybody's expecting him,
From
but I'm going Zeus. Zamir White.
Zamir
You know,
White.
everybody's
He can
kind of
make a
expecting
difference.
that, but
Yeah, he can make a difference.
I think eventually, Brian, the other guy running back can share some time because Zeus is coming.
Yeah.
Like couple
Zamir White,
seasons,
Zeus
couple games upon the belt, then after that,
If his knees is right. if his
he's
knees is
coming.
right.
Well, we saw it, man. Hey,
Let's
that's a great you knock out interview, man.
Thank you, man.
You should be doing some of this yourself, man. That's some
Appreciate
good
it,
stuff.
man.
Thank you so
I
much.
do a podcast about Georgia football from time to time.
Okay,
podcast.
where you at on Twitter? What's your
Oh,
Twitter
that's
handle?
awesome.
My Twitter handle is We Are DawgNation.
We Are DawgNation. There you go. A lot of
We Are
times these
DawgNation.
guys hang behind the handle. This is We Are DawgNation right here. Check him out on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate it,
Thank you,
man.
man.
You killed it. Thanks again. I
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
it. You waited your time, sir. What's your name?
Frank Perez.
Frank Perez. Frank, where are you from?
I'm from here, been all my life. I'm only 50.
Is
I'm
that all
only
you
50.
are?
I'm only 50.
Now
I've
look,
been- I've been
look,
living
look,
49
I want
years.
you look. Frank came ready to play. Frank is ready to go, folks. Kirby, put him in. You got your gloves too, man. You lived in Athens all your life.
All my life, except 1 year.
Except where were you at there?
In Norfolk, Virginia, in 86 to 87, my aunt. She's a psychology major.
All right.
So psychology is a big thing in sports. too.
No doubt
It's
about
a
it.
huge thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the touch psychology. I found out later.
Right.
But psychology is a huge thing.
Well, no. So you probably, it sounds like you've got a background in psychology. Then, Frank. You probably know
My
a little-
aunt does. She's a
but
PhD.
you probably know a little bit about
Well,
it.
she's taught us a little bit here,
Tell me then,
a little bit.
from a psychological standpoint, what does Georgia got to do to beat Alabama?
Well, she always said all issue cases are mental and physical. So they got to do everything right mentally, they got to do everything right physically. But you have to react pretty quick. You can't, you got to make decisions fast. You can't, football don't wait on it. So you got to make the right decisions. I just think they just got to make their plays. And I like what Channing, what's his name? Dan Lanning, the defensive coordinator.
Yep.
He said he wants sacks this year. I read Georgia all the time. I read Georgia fan probably no problem. I really try to read them every day. Lunchtime, break time. They'll tell you I work at Georgia. People know me. they was throwing his pants away. They was throwing his pants away while I work at off of College Station.
And you were like,
And they threw him in the dumpster, and I got it. Well, anyway, I fixed it.
Right.
I had to get it fixed.
right?
Athletic department, they'll do whatever to mess them up some fans, but I got them fixed.
Right.
So I like what Dan Lanning said. He said, I grew up playing wide receiver. I was trying to talk to Robinson.
Right,
That
right.
Robinson guy, that wide receiver.
Yeah, Demetrius
I asked
Robertson.
him, I said, how's your hips? He said, I'm doing good. I said, you ready? You sure you? I said, your hips doing all right? He said, yeah, I'm right. I said, you ready? I said, I'll hold you to him. I'll hold you to it. You know, because I know he can be a key too. I read about.
I think
He
you're
can make
absolutely
a
right.
big
He's
difference.
a flyer, isn't he?
Zamir White is key. If his knees are ready, that will help Swift out a whole lot.
Frank, let me ask you this: most dangerous game on the schedule.
To be honest with you, I really believe it's Texas A&M is a really big possibility. But I also read that Texas A&M's got a really strong schedule. So somebody had said something about they might be pretty beat up by the time we get to the deal.
Maybe
They got a
so.
tough schedule.
Who's the breakout player? I asked the last gentleman there. We are DawgNation on Twitter. Who do you think the breakout player is this year?
I'm really hoping. I really rather for it to be a guy on defense. But I put this. You talking about one guy?
Well, give me an
Can I
offensive
say
guy on
two
the
guys?
defense. Yeah, okay,
I really
two
want to
guys.
say one guy
Two
offense,
guys.
one guy defense.
Okay.
Because offense ain't got no defense. Defense ain't got no offense.
Right. No, I'm
Keep
with you.
comparing
I'm
apples
with
and
you.
oranges.
Apples
I mean,
and oranges there.
I'm looking for Swift. I really want this guy to hit them holes. But I hate to mention another guy, but I've been told that I'm really rooting for the wide receivers for sure because I was wide receiver.
Right.
That's why I'm saying Robinson.
Right.
There's other guys, the other receivers, you know.
Right, Cagers,
Blaylock,
Simmons,
Yeah,
Blaylock.
Lawrence Cager is a big one.
I told you, man.
He used to play with James Coley back in 2015 at Miami.
He did.
And now he's so excited to play for Cager. I think he came in for Cager, not Smart, but Cager.
Oh, you think he
Cager
came for Coley?
He came in for James Coley. And James Coley's always been my second best coach behind
So
Coley.
it sounds like you got Cager as a breakout.
Very possible. He's the dark horse.
Now give me the defense. Give me the
him
defense.
and Robinson is the dark horse.
Okay,
I think
I'm
both
with
of
you.
them.
I'm with you on that. Now on defense, who's the breakout?
Man, that was,
It's tough now. I'm putting you on the spot. You want to step up and he actually ready
I
to
really
play.
love to see LeCount do something.
Richard LeCount.
I mean, so hard for LeCount. It ain't even fun.
No.
But I'm also pulling very hard because Stokes should be able to do his job. Because he did real good last year. I go to the games, man. I've been going since Herschel. I get season tickets. I've been getting the last 15 years. I've been getting the last 15 years. I've been getting season tickets in both teams. I've been going to games. I used to be a coach at the state for Herschel Walker. I got to see Herschel Walker play. I've been going to games ever since Herschel Walker.
Maybe the greatest college player ever.
Yeah, and I live on Baxter Street when I won that championship.
Oh my God, I can't even
And I
imagine.
also used to work for the brother of Richard Appleby.
Okay.
Richard Appleby
Okay.
came to my place where I worked because I'm a janitor at South Campus.
Okay.
So his brother's name was Sandy, and I worked with Sandy for 6 years. He got trouble on the job, but he still, I can't say that. It's too
Well, it doesn't matter.
But he
That
still
was that.
he still got his retirement. He's right at retirement. He got trouble about something.
So he's good. He's
but,
good.
But Sandy, but his brother Richard, I
Is
got
this
his
the year?
other
I just need to
74.
know this. Is this the year?
It's very possible.
No, I want to know. Now, if someone said,
But I'm just a fan. See,
I know you're just a fan, but
See,
is
what's
this
a-
the
what-
year?
what
Are
is
you
a
gonna,
fan? What's a
do you
fan?
believe?
I believe there's a real good shot. There is a really good shot.
Okay.
But these guys are going to have to, like Ben Clinton, somebody I work with said, this guy, all he ever complains about where I work at, his name's Paul. He always complains about blocking. He's been working with me at least 15 years. I've been here 24 or more. It's about 17, 18,
Yeah.
whatever. At least 15 years he's been working with me.
Yeah.
And that's all he complains about, blocking. And all of a sudden this year, he always makes complaints about blocking. And he finally come up to me and said, you know, I think if Ben Cleveland blocks right, they might have something.
That's it.
What he said.
So if Paul
He said
ain't got
they might-
nothing to complain about, Frank, that sounds like
And he said something about Georgia carrying the rock. He told me that the other day.
about how they're carrying it.
If they carry the rock and go through them holes.
Frank, I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna wrap this up now because you've got me believing if Paul's not complaining about the offensive line, because he's been complaining for years,
And come on, Kirby's been coaching for 17, 18 years.
and this is his fourth as a head
You
coach.
gotta think about
It's
it.
time. It's time.
It's
It's
time.
no doubt about it. It's time.
I'm thinking his plan is to run it most of the time.
Yeah.
But you still got to. The run opens up the pass. So he's going to throw it
Still
a little
gotta
bit
throw
to
it
keep
a
him
little
off balance.
Still gotta
I think
keep
that's
him
what
off
Kirby's up
balance.
to. I think that's what he's up to.
No, I think you're
So I
right.
think he's going to run it mostly, but he's going to throw it so a little bit to throw him off. And I like what I think he's going to do. I think he's run it most of the time. But when they think he's going to run it, they're going to pass it. We got receivers right. Even though we
unbelievable.
lost JJ, I think he's still going to be able to. You see what I'm saying?
All right, well, I got to answer these questions, Frank.
But-
It's
but
so
I do-
glad. I'm so glad that you did this
But
interview.
I do like about Dan Lanning. He said he wants sack. We don't want no hurry sack.
I'm gonna
That
take
ain't
that-
worth 5 cents.
I'm going to take that from our
And
interview.
they believe there's 4 guys I read about that should be able to get sacks this year. 4 guys. that should
4
be able to-
guys.
4 guys now.
All right.
That
I'm
makes
gonna
it
I'm gonna be
dangerous.
looking
But I
for
read
you.
about
I'm gonna
Jordan.
be
I read
looking
about
for you in the stadium. Where are you at in the stadium?
And I'm strong with the safeties and stuff too.
Where are you gonna be at in the stadium again?
Cornerbacks in the league. Oh yeah, Tyson Campbell.
Can you
He's
tell me
gotta
where
wake
you're gonna
up.
be in the stadium?
Tyson Campbell's got to wake
People
up.
got to find you. Frank.
Stokes, what's that?
Where do you sit in the stadium?
I'm right there at the Perez. I'm like on row 11,
Okay.
section 135.
So people can talk to you
They
and
know
find
me.
you there.
They know me.
All right.
They know me. when
All
I
right.
come on.
All right. Well, we're gonna see you on the game day.
Oh,
Se-
man,
you
you just
said
don't know.
section 11.
Section 135, seat row 11.
All right. Section 135,
Row 11.
row 111. You want to talk dogs?
Seat 15, row 11, section 135.
Frank's been watching these guys forever.
I'm right in the middle.
And today he did one knockout interview with me on Georgia football. Frank, thank you. I got to answer these questions now and see what they got.
But one thing,
you got one last thing?
One thing I want to say.
Okay.
I come to know since I had kids and they're grown.
Yeah.
And all of them working, and they got in a little trouble when they were younger, but they learned the hard way. So I'm still trying to stay on.
Sure.
And they ain't got in trouble ever since. So what I come to learn is, you got to be the best individual you can be. It don't matter if it's football, it don't matter what it is. If every individual on that team, first, second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, if they can get going without getting jealous, they got to be a family and stick together. You can't worry about somebody in front of you. That's crazy. That's what the coaches do.
Right.
They know who's doing better than you. So it don't matter first string. But individuals, if they do as good as they can do, Georgia got a chance. And it's a team. It's an individual and team at the same time. It ain't just about team. It's about individual too. Because if every individual is best he can be, first, second, third, fourth, fifth string, it don't matter. If
All
they
right.
all can make plays, man, That's what makes a team.
I'm going to get back to the
But that's what
DawgNation
makes a
team.
team.
I got to answer these questions.
It's only a team of
Frank,
everybody
I got
makes
to
plays.
I got to answer the question.
But that's what makes
great
a team.
stuff.
Everybody has to make plays to make a team. Both ways, you know, individual and teams.
All right, you
What's
got it
your
from
name
Frank.
again?
My name's Mike.
Mike.
Have a good day, Frank.
Oh, nice.
The DawgNation crew has done an
Mike.
incredible job. Appreciate it, Frank.
Yeah.
It's a great day from Fan Day. And I'm going to cut out. I got practice to cover this afternoon. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the interviews. And you see the enthusiasm that these fans have. Unbelievable. Everybody, have a great day.
Go Dogs!